Welcome back to Tribal Council. Sorry, swallowing food. And please welcome the jury. Tonight we have Elijah, Kaden, and Destiny joining us from the jury house. So it would be great if y'all could come on camera. But Ryan, let's start with you. Ryan, you did win individual immunity. How does it feel to have a guaranteed spot in the Final Four?
It feels great. I mean, I spent hours on these notes. And I was just really hoping that they would pay off, and they did. No one even got to equation number 4 by the time that I was done. So I was really feeling myself. But yeah, that's basically I'm so relieved because I know that I do have my idol. However, there's always idol nullifiers and things like that. And it's just good to have like a definite like safety until Final Four.
So, Seb, do you think that taking notes and winning a competition like this shows more dedication to the game and could earn specific creds with the jury, or do you think it's just like another immunity competition?
Well, I mean, taking notes is definitely like a smart thing because one, it helps you for challenges like these. And obviously, I would admit, like, if I was a juror, I would definitely think it shows dedication to the game. So I definitely think note taking was like smart on his part. Obviously, like, I had some notes here and there, but like, I just didn't remember the exact nights. So, because I'm always horrible with nights, but that just shows him winning the immunity challenge like as fast as he did, just shows how dedicated he is to this game. So, yeah.
So, Kieran, the way that I'm looking at tonight, based off the last tribal council, was it was said that there were 3 duos remaining in the game. There was Ryan and Bella, there was you and Kayla, who just left, and there was Seb and Destiny. And now that Destiny is gone, is Seb the easy vote tonight, or does that put Seb instead in a middle position?
Don't think he puts Seb in a middle position, to be honest. And if he does go home, I don't think it'd be for that reason. So no, I don't think so. I think you could see it like that, but at the same time, I think everyone's their own player, regardless of what and who people have been voting with previously. So yeah, I don't think that'll be the case tonight in either way. So yeah.
So, Kayla, have the dynamics within the tribe shifted, or are things just going a different direction than probably would have been predicted?
I got like kicked from the Zoom and I didn't really hear anything. Does this relate to the questions?
What do you mean?
Like, what? Like, does it relate to any of the questions asked? Because like, I couldn't hear anything and then I got kicked from the Zoom. Or like, is it just a general?
I mean, not really.
Okay. I think they have changed. From my perspective, I don't know what's gonna happen, but it could literally be any 4 of us today going. I'm not really sure.
So, Bella, do you feel like you're in a vulnerable position, even though the person who is supposedly your newfound duo has immunity, or do you think that could potentially paint a larger target on your back?
I mean, just because Ryan has immunity doesn't mean I'm safe. I mean, obviously, I'm still in jeopardy. So, yeah, I just don't want to go home tonight.
So, Kieran, at this point in the game, how do you decide who is the best person to vote out?
Honestly, based on maybe who could beat you in fire, or who could win Final Four immunity, or who could win the game. So, there's like 3 kind of things. I think ultimately they're all like they all correlate to the same decision, but you have to think of like them all individually as well. If that makes sense. It's like who can win Final Four immunity, first of all, and then because fire comes after that, who could also win that, and then who could also win the game. So they link, but they're also separate decisions. So I think that's what it kind of comes down to.
So, Ryan, in a power position, what is the most important criteria for you tonight? Because you don't have to worry about saving yourself. You can kind of look more analytically at the types of things that Kieran is talking about.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely an interesting discussion regarding like there's just a lot of things to consider. I mean, Kieran kind of hit the head on the nail, or the nail on the head. There we go. Regarding the subject, because there's a lot of factors going into tonight's vote. who can win the final immunity, who could win the fire making challenge, who could do basically any of that. There's just a lot of things. And then obviously who has a resume and who has the moves to win the game. There's a lot of things to consider. And I'm hoping that the right decision is made tonight.
So, Seb, throughout the game, tensions build. That's what happens when you go to tribal after tribal. You vote out person after person. The tensions rise within the group. People start to see where people's loyalties really lie, and they start to see a more clear path for their individual games. Do you think tonight we're going to be kind of at a point where there's a breaking point and tensions snap, or do you think that everybody's going to try and keep everything mellow and stay pretty tight-lipped about everything that's going on?
It definitely can be both. It just depends on like who you're socializing with. I don't know, honestly. I do like, did I cut out?
Yeah, you're back.
I was just gonna say basically how it's like basically difficult to like really get an idea of like what happens. I mean, at least at this point, it's like Bella said earlier, it could be literally any of us, and that worries me as well because obviously my duo got voted out last tribal. So I'm just very worried for myself this tribal, and I do feel like at this point it's not really like tension seeking because I feel like it's decisions that you have to make because we're already at the final five, like we're already almost at the end, and I think anybody would understand that. So I definitely don't think it'll be like more mellow, like in terms of like the tension, but obviously the votes are probably gonna be like still crazy.
So by highlighting that there's a decision that has to be made, Seb kind of implies that there's a clear answer to where tonight's tribal council should go. Kayla, do you agree that there's a clear answer or like a clear direction that this tribal should be going? There's a person who should be going home tonight? And if so, who do you think that person is?
Oh, what the hell, Simona? I don't know. You never really know what could happen. Like there is idols still in play. Like so say like we vote someone and Ryan doesn't want that person going home, he could just be like, hey, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna save them. Like it doesn't matter. Anyone basically could go and I have no idea who it's gonna be.
Well, on that note, I mean, it seems like nobody's really willing to fess up about who the vote's going to be tonight. So we're going to get straight to it. You guys are going to have until 18 to get your votes in, and then I will come back.
Wait, what's the voting timestamp?
I believe I said 18. Also, just to read a few whispers. So we have 7 Kayla, Kieran and Ryan, 7 Kieran, Bella and Ryan, 7 Bella, Ryan and Kayla, and 7 Ryan. You have 2 more minutes. There's 1 minute left to vote. Please vote now if you haven't yet. All right, I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity, idol, or advantage, now would be the last time to do so.
Okay, hey. Obviously, I don't think that this person is going home tonight. However, I want to make sure that my allies are safe, especially going into the final 4. So with that being said, I'm going to be playing my hidden immunity idol on my homegirl Bella.
All right, this is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Bella will not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Seb. Sorry, buddy. Next vote, Kieran. That's 1 vote Seb, 1 vote Kieran. That one says, sorry that it ended up like this. Okay. Next vote, Seb. That's 2 votes Seb. It says, wish I didn't have to, from Kieran. Next vote, and the next person voted out, Seb. Seb, that is 4, that is enough. It says, I love you, but I can't go to rocks, or I'll go. That is 4, that is enough tonight. Please bring me your torch. For the rest of you, congratulations, you have made the final 4. You may head on back to camp, and Seb, you can stay for your exit interview.